What is up, producers? Today we're going to be talking about 5 features that are coming to Ableton Live soon that are absolutely mind-blowing. Ableton keeps putting out these beta releases that are just so insane and exactly what we're asking for, and we're going to touch on all those today, as well as how to use them and when we can expect to see these. Before we hop into the video, quick announcement for you guys. I recently dropped a super fire, complete start to finish music production course. It's designed to give you every single tool you're ever going to need to produce professional quality music in 30 days, either if you're totally brand new or if you've been producing for a while but you're just struggling to get your sound to the next level. It's over 17 hours of content distributed over 30 days of learning. We also have a super fire community where you can hop in and ask questions, free monthly sample packs, all kinds of cool stuff. Also, we've recently worked out a deal where if you sign up for the course, we can actually give you guys educational discounts on Ableton Live, FabFilter, Isotope, Sound Toys, Kilohertz, Arturia, and Output. So you could literally save thousands of dollars. And as of right now, the course is on sale, so it costs less than dinner. So definitely worth it, definitely worth checking out. Let's get into the video. The first thing we're going to take a look at is the completely new revamped auto filter. Now this is something that I did a comprehensive walkthrough on that I'll link up here. Basically, they gave us an all new design so it looks cleaner with a ton of new functionalities. We have about 4 or 5 brand new filters that we didn't have before: morph, DJ, comb, resampling, notch, and vowel. And you can do some really fun creative stuff with these. I'm not going to cover this in depth because I did that in a separate video. And we have an LFO, so we can actually now map this filter to an LFO, which we can adjust the amount of, how fast it goes, the shape of the LFO, so sine, triangle, saw, square. We can morph the LFO. We can adjust the timing of the rate, the envelope, then we can compensate for the volume with the drive up here. And then we actually have some new additional filtering sound models. So we have SVF, which functions as a linear kind of clean filter. You can get a little distortion out of it. It's the one that comes on stock. Then we have DFM. So DFM is a new filter circuit, basically feeds back more distortion. So this is kind of like a gritty, dirty filter. Then we have MS2, which is modeled after a modular Japanese monosynth. And then we have PRD, which is modeled after one of our own American dual oscillator monosynths. So super cool, they added all this, and then they give us a clip at the end of this. So if we're doing some creative distortion kind of stuff. We can clip it on the way out. So I'm super excited for this new auto filter. It really reduces the need to have a ton of different third-party filters for like vowels and comb filters and all that. So it's really cool to see that Ableton's implementing all these in their own auto filter. The next feature we're going to take a look at is one that's long awaited. Everybody absolutely is going to use this all the time. Super cool, super rad that they're kind of listening to everything we want now. And that's the bounce to new track feature. So historically, if we're working with MIDI or processing something, we would have to either duplicate the track, freeze and flatten it, or resample to a new track. With this, all we have to do is come over here to our clip, right click, and bounce to a new track. Now we have an audio printed version of this MIDI clip. So rad, I can't believe it took him so long to get this in. I'm definitely going to be using this all the time. I definitely resample in pretty much everything I do, and now it's just a touch of a button and it works super fast. The next feature that's going to be coming to us is what's known as the Quick Tags panel. Now that we have all this power to tag all of our samples like psychopaths, something that's really cool is we can actually see a display of what the sample's tagged, and add a tag if we want, right down here. So let's say all of this is closed, we can't see our huge tagging tab. It's going to show me what these are tagged right here. And if I wanted to add a tag, I can just click right here, type whatever it is, and now I've added that tag. Super excited about this. The whole tag menu is so overwhelming and takes up so much of the browser that now the fact that we can access it right here and add tags is really cool. And I just made a video about this as well, but this is something that I found kind of stumbled upon, and that's if we want to access a tag fast, if we search and then hit hashtag, we can type in our tag and it'll find every sample tagged with that. Super cool little workaround right there. The next feature is kind of a gimmick, but I really love it, and they basically gave us emojis. Here we have my personal sample library. So what I can do here is I can actually right click And now it gives us all of these different kind of emojis related to Ableton Live and music production. So headphones, different automation patterns, MIDI, a waveform, a knob, plugins, a person. So this is a pretty cool little feature. It's a pretty cool little touch. Granted, if I wanted to put an emoji here, I just have to go over to a different tab, copy it, and then paste it in like this. So I could use traditional emojis, but it's a cool little touch that now we can do these ourselves with our own Ableton Live emojis. Next, we have an update to the ever famous Ableton Live compressor. Basically, when we hit our arrow, so as if we were going to do some sidechain compression, the sidechain toggle has been moved to the left side of the device and now is included in its header for increased visibility. So this actually applies to auto filter, the compressor, the corpus, gate, glue compressor, multiband dynamics, and the shifter device. So this is pretty cool that now it's kind of easier to access. And there's so many more, but those would be, as of right now, my top 5 favorite features that's coming to us in Ableton Live that are currently available in the beta program. So if you have Ableton Beta, this would be Ableton Live 12 Beta 12.2. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys want to see covered next, and I'll see you next time. Peace.